Hello guys, welcome back. Hello. I don't know what this is, but hello. Welcome back to a new reaction video for The Fosters. This time the title of the episode is Over/Under. Over Under, okay. So, we're here, we're back. We are ready for a new episode of The Fosters. It's been a few weeks, I think, since I did the last one. Even though I promised I wasn't going to miss any week. But in my defense, I think the last time I saw it, I watched it. Sorry. I sometimes get confused between see and watch. Because in Spanish it's the same goddamn thing. But you guys have two different words for it. Anyways, what was I saying? Yes, I don't know when it was the last time I watched another, like the previous episode. But I do remember because it was the Christmas episode. And it was a great episode. So we're gonna see. Oh, but nothing actually happened up until the end. Because we know that Sophie, is that her name? Callie's sister. Something happened to her. So we're gonna see what this episode is going to be about, because the previous one was just about, you know, going back in time, I think. I don't know, I don't remember. Anyways, I do remember, but not like specifically. Anyways, now we're gonna do The Fosters, and this month, I think Marie and I finally crack the code in how to make and schedule, not because it's any of her fault, mostly mine, because sometimes I'm like in super good mood, and then I'm like, trying to dig myself out of a hole, literally. So far everything has been doing good. I shouldn't even say that because I'm about to jinx it, but it doesn't matter. I'm feeling good, and I think it's good that I feel good and that I say that I feel good and not feel guilty about the fact that I feel good, right? Anyways, here we are. We're ready for a new episode of The Fosters. This is, like I said, this is season 2, episode 12. I don't know if I said that already. But yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. So if you love The Fosters, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. You can go right now to Patreon and watch the full, uncut, extended version of this reaction and so much more. So in case you guys want to do that, the link as always will be in the description down below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys continue supporting for more. And without further ado, let's just begin with season 2, episode 12 of The Fosters. Here we go. How can you do? She's trying to see if her lungs work. What is she doing? No, 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 no. I can't. Oh my god.
Please hurry.
Is this Sophia?
Just give him some room. Telling me he was upset.
It's not Sophia. It's Robert. And I was like, Sophia's doing... Because I was a little bit worried because that's a very weird thing to do, to try to, you know. But, okay.
About a fight he just had with his... It wasn't a heart attack?
Nope. Happens all the time.
Really?
Yeah, the symptoms are pretty similar.
Yes.
Chest pain, shortness of breath, rapid heartbeat.
And you're sure?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah.
The
I
EKG
mean, since he's not dying right now, I think the guy knows what he's talking about. But like, I can understand how he feels, because when you're having a panic attack or an anxiety attack, which I have experienced, it feels like you are about to die. Like, it feels like you're being chased. Honestly, it's a little bit different. Maybe my anxiety attacks a little bit different. But it feels pretty much like you are in the jungle running from your life because there is a tiger coming from, like, at you, you know? So you feel the anxiety of someone, like, trying to get you. So you are trying to, but you are still, you know, you're sitting down or laying down or whatever it is. And your arm hurts. It feels numb. This is how I experience them. I feel like, you know, I'm being chased and like I have that urgency of like, you know, something terrible is about to happen, but nothing is happening. But I feel like that. Then my arm gets numb. Like I am short of breath. and like my heart starts beating like 3,000 miles per hour. I'm not joking. So you really do feel like you're dying. So I understand why he thinks that he was about to have a heart attack. You know, you really do feel like you're about to die.
Looks fine.
It's gonna be okay. We're gonna work this out. You hear me?
I really hope that.
Hey, listen, why don't you all go get changed out of your clothes, put on something comfortable, we'll put
It's
something out for
terrible
dinner,
what
okay?
Robert is doing. I think these two need to talk.
I just don't want you to give up.
That is so sweet. They can't help what they feel, right?
Good night then.
Night.
I'm always so up and down with this couple because I want it to happen and I am like, no, but like, yes, because you can't deny the connection. So I'm like,
Hey, bud.
They only want what's best for Callie because they love her.
yeah, but sometimes what.
And when she called him her father yesterday,
Yeah, it was because he actually cared for what she wants and for what will make her happy. You think that her happiness is you guys. That's not true. That's the only reason why Callie said what she said. Like, they are very, like, I think their heart is in the right place because I do believe that they, want her to be happy, but they want her to be happy for what they think is happiness, Just like what they're probably doing to Sophia, which is like, get her into a fancy school, get her everything that she needs, and do this, and that is their idea of happiness. That's not always true,
Well, she doesn't want to have a relationship with you. Not now. And after that stunt yesterday, Lena and I are not going to try and persuade her otherwise.
It's very fair what she's doing.
Oh. I've been trying to figure out a way.
It's just, that is the thing, He's like, oh, but he, try to understand the reasons why she did that. Because she thought she could trust you. Because you did something selfless. Okay? And, you can still have a relationship. It's not like she was going to say, oh, thank you so much, Dad. And then she was going to walk away. You're never going to see Callie again. Sometimes what's on papers is not as important as the relationship you have with them. Robert. I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad person. I don't think he's a bad
handle
person.
this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's
5,
Marin.
6, and hit.
Okay. That was great.
That was really good.
Thank you.
It was. To do that last 8, you just gotta spot that turn. Okay?
Okay.
And
Okay,
5,
I love
6,
this. I love
7.
this. Women supporting each other, And it has nothing to do with guys.
Why couldn't you just give things a little time to cool down?
I mean,
You're so
I agree.
impulsive.
But I am not gonna be blamed for being impulsive by a woman who just quit her job on a whim.
I was
Why is this tea coming? Stop it. But also continue because I like the drama. And I'm probably going to be suffering a minute because they're going to fight. But still,
trying. I'm going to get another job.
Before the mortgage is due?
Oh my God. I mean, it's like, she's trying to be realistic. I know, which sucks, but I love it because rarely couples, special same-sex couples, talk about things like as normal as this. So, yes.
One of them sees you, they're all gonna know that something is wrong, and then we're gonna have 5 freaked out teenagers, and nobody wants that. So get your ass in bed, please.
Get
Please.
your ass in bed? Just like that? Oh my God.
Listen.
I'm just gonna be very mature.
A wall? Sure.
Yeah, my whole family's gonna be there.
Your whole family's coming to see me?
No, Marianne is there
Yeah,
too.
Mariana's on the dance team, remember?
Right.
Very self-centered, It's like, everyone is coming to see me. No, there are actually more people performing. Okay, Haley.
So I gotta.
Anybody have any questions? I have a question.
Is she gay? Why's she giving her that look? Is the principal gay? No.
Why are we making changes?
I think we need to flip Mariana's and David so we end up in the formation for that last section. We make a better inverted triangle. So I'm still third. And I'm last?
She doesn't care about anyone else. She's like, what about me?
I'm just sorry I have to work, so I'm gonna miss your big win. Unless you blow it.
Yeah. I love this.
We ended up making out with them and...
Okay.
Nothing. That's it.
I'm pretty sure he's not gonna have a problem right now, right? Because the issue he had is that they were having, like, sharing kisses, right?
You're still grounded, but that's it, okay?
Well, I think it's safe to say we all learned a little something here.
Yeah, sure. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. I really don't. Like, even so, if you thought your kid was making out with girls or boys or whatever, you know, it is still something that he's exploring. And, like, yes, I understand. I mean, dude, like, you know, you have to follow rules. And, like, we live in a world with rules. And, yes, they were not supposed to be doing that. But then to go to the extreme of spanking him for it? I don't get it.
Can't be friends with a little bitch that tells his mom every time something happens.
Oh my god. Connor.
We should cut that last solo and put in that double time section we've been working on. Wait.
You're
cutting my solo?
What the hell?
Mariana was a hot mess at practice yesterday.
Yeah, because you changed her placement.
Yeah,
the music
exactly.
was totally different. I mean, you basically sabotaged her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, are you accusing me of something?
Yes.
I'm accusing you of being a jerk.
Well,
yes.
Jerk. This is a really important competition for us, and I don't think Mariana's ready. If you disagree, you don't have to be on the team.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right, I don't. I quit.
Mariana! Mariana! Oh my, I know that she's very insecure sometimes when there is like the pressure of the group, but like this girl stood up for you. She stood up for you. She has been helping you. She is your friend. Oh, Mariano.
You wanted.
Mariano.
We served in papers.
I won't see Joe. And I won't see Sophia.
Damn it. Callie. I mean, I understand Jill, who gives a damn about Jill, but like, poor Sophia, I feel bad for her. Yes? Yes! Yes! Yes, she nailed it! Oh, I feel bad for her though, because Mariana should have quit. Yes! Woohoo! Mariana! This is for Mariana. I don't like the other chick.
I just pray that I could do better for this baby than I did for my twins.
She's pregnant?
Thank you.
Wait, I think you missed that part? You didn't tell us about that, Anna?
Okay, if you don't forgive me, I'll kill myself. God, I'll be so melodramatic. I mean it. Just go home. I have work to do.
Honestly, that is just bad. That's a really bad thing for anyone to say. You don't. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Look, dude, that she needs help. Okay, Sophia, she needs help. She has these tendencies. Okay, so she sure as hell needs help. You know, because what she's doing also is like trying to manipulate Callie because of this. You know, so we need to protect them. But I just spit in my mic. But like for real, she needs help. Oh my god.
Let's start our own dance team. If I have to listen to Caitlin for one more second, I'm going to shoot somebody. Most likely her, and I am way too pretty to go to shoot.
I can't believe you. God, you are so sneaky, you know that?
Sometimes I use my powers for good.
Oh yes. Okay, I don't understand what happened, but yes.
Absolutely.
It wasn't an accident.
Oh.
You know it wasn't an accident.
It's a responsible thing to do.
Sophia?
It's a responsible thing to do, and now you need to help Sophia. It's a responsible thing to do. I am so proud of Callie.
I don't really think I can do this anymore.
It's okay. She's depressed.
I was raised in and the woods where I used to play. Steady little boat, take me home 'cause I'm far away.
We don't need to ignore this. But probably Callie just saved her life. Right there, right
down to the
yeah.
I can feel my every breath unfold. Right down.
He's a good guy.
Right down
you know. Oh, Callie.
Down to the second.
That's really sweet. You are such a good person, Callie.
Here's the thing, the band is gonna go on tour.
Oh, well, good for the band.
Yeah.
Then you're 16.
17 almost.
Okay, almost 17.
For a little while, it's a big decision.
Okay, all right, yeah. As long as you think about it.
Oh, we'll think about it. Okay.
I love Steffi like, hey, I'm gonna think about it.
Brendan, classical music it's like your one true love.
Well, we don't always get to have our one true love.
Oh, don't say that, Brandon.
I'm always gonna have feelings for you.
Oh.
But I don't trust you.
Damn.
I'm done. We're done.
Oh my gosh.
We have to be done.
Oh my gosh. Sweetie. Oh, Callie. Okay, guys, so that was the end of season 2, episode 12 of The Fosters. First of all, I want to apologize for all the pausing in the middle of the episode and me being slightly distracted, but not that much. But the thing is that I always loved this show. I always love how real it is, how they really try to tell stories that anyone can identify with, anyone can relate to, and that is something that is very important to me, you know. And this show, I think, does it so well, and it's something that you never feel like, oh, this is the episode where we talk about this, you know. It's never that way. It's never, I don't feel it. Of course, they have dramatic moments, but I don't feel like they do it for the shock value of, you know, the moment. You know, I think that it's a show that is really thinking ahead, really building their characters, really making them grow, mature, go through good times, bad times, and everything in between, you know. And I think that is something that we all should admire, you know. Not a lot of shows do that. A lot of shows go for the dramatics and the, you know, the drama, you know, for it, and that is what they sell, you know. And I think that this show is rooted on such a good thing that is always amazing to watch. This episode was very important because unlike the previous episode, which we went a little bit back in time, you know, in Christmas and all of that, on this one, we finally tackled whatever happened with Sophia, because the look that she gave at the end of the previous episode, it was very telling. It was very much like, wait, I think this kid needs some help, you know. And on this episode, we see that the ambulance wasn't getting there for Sophia. You know, Robert and Jill have no idea that Sophia is going through any of this. But we do see Sophia going on the bath and staying under the water a little bit longer than she should. But when I watched that, I was like, it's a very unlikely, because your body reacts, you know, to danger. It will, you know, your survival instinct will kind of push through, and like for her to drown herself in her bath is very unlikely, you know. So, but that doesn't mean that the intention is not there. That doesn't mean that it is as terrible as actually doing it. You know, she is going in with that in mind. So of course we have to be able to take care, like to understand her, to try to understand her. And then later on in the episode, once she is once again confronted with this very bad feelings about, like, she feels guilty, and now, you know, Callie is pushing her away. And I feel like she is a kid who doesn't know how to handle the bad emotions, who might have been able to get a lot, but she at the same time feels that it's so empty, her life is so empty, that the minute she like saw Callie, she wanted that, you know. It was something that she think it could fix her, but honestly it's not that way. It really is about, you know, knowing how to process the good feelings, the bad feelings, and all of it. So, and after she, you know, after Callie's like, I don't want any contact with Sophia and Jill, she is like, you know, she goes in to try to apologize, and very much, you know, tells Callie, if you don't talk to me, I'm gonna do this. And she actually does it. You can see her face is just blank with emotions. If the guy didn't stop at the moment that he did, she will have actually get hurt. She was ready right there, you know. And for a moment I thought she's trying to manipulate Callie, because it feels somewhat like that. But I think that it's more of a cry for help, you know, and she doesn't feel like anyone else will hear her but Callie. So this is a very desperate way to try to reach out to Callie, and she goes and do it. You know, I am very proud that Callie actually said something, because like I said, she probably just saved her life, you know, because that feeling, it's not something that Callie can fix. It's not like, okay, I'm gonna keep quiet just like so you don't do it, because as siblings, they might have a fight later on, and or something else might happen, you know? So she does need the help. So I'm very proud of Callie for stepping out and said, no, she actually tried to do this. She told me so they can get her the help that she needs, you know? And I felt very bad for Robert on this episode, because he was like devastated by the fact that, you know, probably even feeling guilty about what is happening with Sophia, you know, thinking that maybe he failed her or something. And it made me feel terrible for him, you know, it made me feel very bad for him. But that doesn't excuse what he's trying to do. I don't think he understands the reasons why Callie said, oh, thanks to my dad or something like that, you know, that she recognized him as her dad, as her family, you know. But I think that he believes that it's either I have all of her or none of her. And I don't think that's it, you know. I think that if I was Robert in his position, I would like to have a relationship with her. Whether if the paper says she's my daughter or not, at the end of the day, you know, the relationship that you build, that is what you're going to take forever, you know, because you were there for your daughter, you know, whether if the paper says that you're her father or not, you know. And you can say the same thing happens with the Addams foster family, because at the end of the day, Callie would said that these people are her family, whether if there's a signed paper or not. But the thing is, Callie wants to stay with them. You know, she wants to be part of that family. Has she given this enough of a thought? I think she has. She feels comfortable there. And I think that, you know, having a good balance between Robert Quinn and his family and the Fosters, it will have been good for her, you know. But here we go with this issue, and I am, you know, I'm intrigued of what is to come for Callie and for her relationship with Robert and Sophia and even Jill. You know, because I think it's going to be very important. But at the end of the day, I am Team Callie, and whatever Callie decides to do, I am going to do it. You know, I am going to, I mean, whatever she has to do, whatever she does, I'm going to support her. That's what I meant to say. I was thinking about the fact that she had an Australian accent at the end of the episode, and I was like confused. Sorry for that. But honest to God, I whatever Callie does, like I said, I'm gonna support her. Whatever she feels like, if she feels that she wants to go with the Quinns or the Foster family, whatever it is, I'm going to support her because I think she's an amazing girl who, you know, deserves the world. That's just my thoughts. Her relationship with Brandon now is something that is so confusing to me. Because sometimes I'm like 100% there. And I want, even though sometimes I'm 100% there, sometimes I'm like, no, it can't happen. Even with that thought, with whatever thought I have, whether if it's 100% or not, I do always think that they have a connection. That they understand each other in a much deeper level that they might feel with, you know, with Lou or with, you know, what was the guy, Wyatt. Wyatt was his name? You know, her boyfriend? I don't remember. But whatever it is, whatever feelings they might have for other people, like the connection and the love that they have for each other is very unique, you know, and powerful at the same time, you know. So I'm always up and down with that couple. I never know what to actually feel. I don't know if right now, you know, I don't know if right now Callie needs Brandon as much as she thinks she does. I don't like the fact that Brandon says, well, every time you feel bad, you know, you come to me. Like, and I think, yeah, I think it's right. But I don't think it's only when she's okay and when she's sad and when she's going through something that she comes for you. It's like, you are that safe place for her. But he's looking at it in a different perspective, right? So he thinks he can't do that because she's very indecisive and because he doesn't trust her, which is like a big, big thing, you know? And like Callie was very hurt by that. And I felt for Callie because I was like, she's getting her heart broken right now. And like, I didn't like that. But I don't know. I think they will work things out. I don't see them ending up with anyone else. Because they fit so well. I understand that in theory they shouldn't because of all of this, because they are supposed to be siblings, but they have never for a second thought of each other as siblings. So I you know what I mean? So I understand that. I understand that in papers is another different story, but it's kind of like, I don't know how, that's the thing. I never know how to feel with Callie and Brandon. So confusing. I mean, if it's confusing for them, it's confusing for me. I'm episodes that I'm like, yes, they need to happen. They are just so madly. And then there are episodes that I'm like, okay, but maybe not. Maybe they shouldn't be together. So, I don't know. Everything is so complicated with them. But the love and the connection and the attraction that they have for each other is like undeniable. It's undeniable. Really. Anyways, what else happened in the episode? Well, Sophia happened, which was very tragic and very dramatic and very, oh my god, I was really scared for Sophia, but I'm glad that she's gonna get the help that she needs. I think the Quinns will offer her the chance to get the help that she needs, and hopefully they don't try to keep up appearances and like try to diminish her problem, because that is a very delicate line, you know. She was like, she went for it, like. So we need to really pay attention to what she's feeling. And she has felt like this for a while now. And I think that just the Callie situation has just made it even worse. But I think that, you know, even with everything, maybe with knowing a little bit more about her before Callie, I think we will be able to understand why she feels the way she feels. And sometimes, you know, sometimes you can't even find those words to say what is it that is wrong and why you feel that way. So I think that by her getting the help that she needs, I think is going to be a good thing, you know, and that is the message that you should put out there, you know, that if you need help, you can always talk to someone, you know, as bad as you feel, because I have been in the same situation, and it's very crazy for me to be talking about that and saying all these things, because sometimes I feel like I say these things, but I myself sometimes don't feel like that. You know, sometimes I don't necessarily feel like I have someone to talk to, even though I do. And, you know, so it's a very delicate situation. I mean, I understand what Sophia is going through, so I sympathize with her, of course. But getting the right help, it really does wonders for you. And even medication, you know, because I started with new medication, and it has helped a lot. It's not the only thing. I'm working myself to try to, like, get regular therapy, in the sense of, like, I have talked to my doctor after what happened a few weeks ago, but taking that step to get therapy regularly and, like, on a weekly basis, or like every 2 weeks, you know, it's something that I'm still thinking about it, but I shouldn't, I know, but it's difficult. It's very difficult. At least for me, it's very difficult to ask for help, you know? So I totally understand what Sophia's going through. So even though I sit here and I said all these things, I sometimes, even like when I finish the reactions and things like that, I'm like wondering, if I know that this is how it's supposed to be, why don't I do it, right? But I don't have the answer. Anyways, what else happened on the episode? Well, Jesus found out that Anna, and probably the reason why Anna is doing this, is because now she's pregnant. Which, you know, I mean, at any time that you want to shape your life again and kind of try to be a decent human being, then kudos to you, you know. But of course it's gonna affect the twins, because that feeling of like, oh, she did it for this kid, but she didn't do it for us. That feeling of like not being enough is going to be something that probably is gonna affect them. Mariana doesn't know right now, Jesus does, but like probably is going to affect them, you know. And it's incredibly sad, because that was the first thing that I thought when she said that, because she even said, well, I couldn't do it for the twins, I might be able to do it for this kid. But I think that not doing it for the twins is the reason why she might be able to do, or wants to do it for this new child, which at the end of the day, the kid or the twins have no blame for what is happening, you know. And I don't think it's a matter of like, oh, well, since I can't have the twins, I'm going to replace them with this new child. I don't think it's that way, but I will understand if they feel that way, you know? You know what I mean? Yeah. Brandon has to make a very difficult decision that I also feel he's making out of impulse. So we'll see how that works out. Hopefully he really thinks about it. Because that summer camp thing at that fancy music program sounds a lot better than going on tour. You know what I mean? So hopefully he understands that. Then what else happened? Oh, well, the whole Jude situation. And like, I don't like that sometimes Connor is so hurtful. I don't like it, but I understand he's a kid still, you know, and if his dad is just awful, like, you can't understand why Connor sometimes acts that way as well, you know. He's still a kid. He has a lot to learn, I guess, so I need to cut him some slack. But at the end of the day, what they were doing, even if it was, like, you're not gonna come to me and say, you know, that I'm not going to be like, okay, if my kid was making out with another kid on a 10. I understand that they shouldn't have done that because they were not supposed to do it. They were breaking the rules, you know? And the dad played off as to be like, I always wanted just my child's safety, you know? He played it like that. And I am not 100% sure that he actually meant it, you know? So I'm like, I don't know. I don't believe him. But the thing is that I don't understand why will he be so mad. I get it. You should be mad at the school. I mean, he does make a point where, like, if the school is telling you this is what is going to happen, they're going to be supervised, no shenanigans. And he was actually, you know, of course you got to be upset because something bad could have happened and they were not being taken care of the way they should have been. But then for him to go and spank his son for making out with some girls, like, haven't we all done it? Make out with girls. But, like, not that part. But, like, haven't we all... And, like, break some rules? Sometimes you have to... I believe that sometimes you don't have to be too strict with... Especially with teenagers, right? I don't know. I'm a completely different mom that handles things in a completely different way. And has a much more... a higher tolerance for some things. So if my son tells me or I find out that he was like kissing boys or girls in a 10, as long as everything was consentful, I will be like, kid, do not break the rules. You have to stay, like, you have to do what your teacher said, you know, and if you are not supposed to be playing with girls at this time of the day, of the night, then don't do it. And, like, I will be like, I could go even with the, okay, you're gonna get grounded for a couple days because you actually didn't listen. But I wouldn't be as upset as he was. You know what I mean? Because I think he was being a hypocrite. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna keep my eye on that bitch. But I think he's homophobic. I think if it was Connor and Jude kissing, we wouldn't have had that response. I think he calmed down the minute he knew that his son was straight, you know. And sometimes parents and people don't even realize that doesn't mean shit. He still can be bisexual or pansexual. But no, you know, as long as they're kissing the opposite sex, they're straight, they're fine. So, I don't know. I think that it was bullshit. Mariana, she did amazing. Do I understand what it meant at the end? I think it means that since Mariana won, the team that she gets, I think this is what I get. Like, for you to go to the next stage of the competition, everyone who won, I mean, the teams that go to the next round, even if one person is on that group, then it's okay. They all pass. So if Mariana, like she did, quit and went to form her own team, she still is able to do that and to go to the next stage of this because she won. I think that is it. But she killed it. But I was a little bit upset that she didn't actually walk away with her friend. But okay, it worked out at the end of the day, so I'm glad. And Mariana killed it. She was fire on that stage. She was amazing. I was so proud of her. I was really proud. And then she was like math, you know, okay, we're gonna do this. I don't know how the kids understood that because I was like, did you say triangle? I don't have coordination. I'm so disorientated. Is that how you say it? I don't know. But like, if she will be like, you have to be on the right of the left, I will be like, what? I wouldn't understand shit. I wouldn't understand. But everyone else did. And that was wonderful. And yeah, I loved it. I'm so proud of her. And yeah, that's it. I think I covered pretty much everything. Oh, Lena and Steph fighting. I wasn't liking. I mean, I actually did like it though. Because at the end of the day, I know that they love each other. So whatever they're going through, they're going to get past it. So I'm glad that they actually talk about things that are important and normal for, you know, any couple, which is like, you cannot leave your job because we cannot support this house on one salary. So of course, it's reasonable what Steph was saying. So I am very glad that they had that conversation, and like, just bring me more drama, I can take it. No, I didn't say that. I'm gonna jinx it. Anyways, for now, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys continue supporting for more. Give it a little thumbs up if you love the Fosters. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. You can go to Patreon right now and watch the full, uncut, extended version of this reaction, and so much more. So in case you guys want to do that, the link, as always, will be in the description down below. And if you're on Patreon, give it a heart. Continue supporting for more, because I will be posting more reaction videos for the Fosters. And probably we're going to do a bench as well, if you guys want. If you guys, like, vote for it. Probably I'm gonna add the Fosters as well. But the Foster has to be with another show that actually kind of has a chance to, like, be a good fight, right? Any ideas on the comments as well. Anyways, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoy, and that's it. I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos for the Fosters. Mwah! Bye, guys.